This is for the black men and the black men only. So if you're scrolling and you're not a black man, just keep on scrolling. Okay, so I assume this is for the black men. Like I told you, if you stayed and you're not a black man, I'm sorry. But listen, I don't know what's going on out here, but you better quit stressing and get you a white girl. Because if you don't, I'm telling you what, baby. I'm telling you what, baby. You're just going to keep on stressing. I told you, just keep on stressing, baby. This is for the black men and the black men.
I don't know what video I reacted to that brought me on this side of the internet. But on this side of the internet, these white women don't give a f***. You know how you say I'm black and I'm proud? These white women want that black and they proud. And I'm not mad at it because if you really think about it, a lot of these women probably had family members who did not like black people and probably be judging these women because they like dating black men. So for me, it's a win-win. It's a slap in the face to the old way of thinking.
Don't say I never taught you anything. Did you know that if you put grapes in your lips, you'll look like a goat?
This is the type of obnoxious shit my wife be doing. Hey man, get you one of these, man. Get you one of those. Take it from me, wifey material. She gonna have you laughing all the time.
I asked this man to buy me some seafood. He gonna say he not a trip.
I see you propped up sitting in that semi. I know you getting money. Why you can't buy your own seafood? What he gonna get in return if he just buy you some seafood? This ain't the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Shout out to that king for understanding his worth and setting boundaries. She could afford her own seafood boy. You gonna buy that seafood and she gonna share it with the nigga that's actually clapping them cheeks.
If you had to delete all social media accounts to save your relationship, would you do it without no hesitation?
I'm gonna pause it because I know they about to say something stupid. How much you wanna bet they say something stupid?
Oh no. Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm right with you when you're right. I'm not deleting anything, baby. I'm going to delete you before I delete those social media apps. I'm so sorry, especially in this day and age where social media plays a huge role in most people's careers. Absolutely not. Like, I'm not deleting anything. I'm so sorry.
I would like to know, what does it come down to that deleting
my social media is going to help our relationship? Child, I would have to hit somebody.
What has happened?
Listen, Linda, what I want to say is at this point,
if social media is how you make your money, is how you feed your family, is how you pay your bills, you have a case. You have an argument. But if you a regular bitch and you don't get paid for nothing you post on social media, but through your social media account, these random men have access to you. Through your social media account, you decide you want to post yourself half naked so other men can goon to you. You giving niggas arsenal to go in their room and choke their chicken. And I request that you delete your social media because I don't like how you representing us on social media. And you say no, well bitch, you can be by yourself. You and your social media account can get married. But again, I'm not going to disagree with the fact that a lot of people make money off of social media, but I'm also not going to sit there and act like a lot of you bitches just be posting for likes. So if the likes that you get from strangers is more important than respecting my boundaries, well, you can be by yourself.
okay, deleting social media might just save the world, okay?
If that man is asking you to delete your social media, you need to delete his butt. And drop down in our comments and let us know, would you or would you not? And if you say you would, we're going to judge you and we're going to get back to the show.
See what I'm saying? When you say like that's that bullshit. You make money on social media. The rest of these don't make money on social media. Y'all not in the same situation. You giving f***ed up advice. To be honest with you, the world right now is what's wrong with social media. It's a lot of out here trying to live what other people is living on social media. They trying to pattern their relationships and the men that they go for based on what they see on social media. I was with you until what you said at the end.
Are we doing interviews? How do you become a paparazzi? How does that happen?
Bro, that's like the craziest job in the world. Paparazzi and meter maids. How you wake up in the morning? Paparazzi, meter maids, boot man. How you wake up in the morning?
What made you take this path of life?
Good
What
question.
made you follow strangers around forever?
Great question.
Extra.
What does that mean?
You're an extra.
My name's Tyrese. I'm
Okay,
great.
Tyrese, nice to meet you.
Don't be mad because your ankles swelled up.
He ain't like that. He ain't like that. You spoke about that man ankles. He's ready to throw hands. It's like, bro, when you was in school and they said what you want to be when you grow up, did you say a stalker? Because essentially that's what you are. If you're paparazzi, you're really a stalker.
If you make 100K, how much do you want your man to make?
If I'm currently making 100K, I would assume I would meet someone in the same bracket, so he'd probably make 100K, the same or more. One, we do live in modern society. Women do work, men do work. I'm not gonna sit home and not do anything.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a band with you. 100K ain't a lot of money no more, man. Because once they take taxes out, what you left with about 70 something to live on. Let's say you want to live in a nice house. If you want to live in a nice house, you want to buy a nice house, 100K is not enough money. You actually gonna need to combine income with somebody else. Now, if you make 100K, what you could do is live in a nice apartment. Or you could live in a nice house in an area that you probably don't want to live in.
Hypergamy is also still very much a thing, so you're always going to date someone in the same bracket or someone that makes more. It's between the two.
Would you be open to dating a guy if he was making like 55K?
It wouldn't make sense for me to date down, personally, just because if a guy wants to lead a relationship, how is he leading it if he's making less?
I agree with her.
So it's all about money when it comes on to the ability to lead?
For a man to lead in general, the money helps you lead in a lot of ways, responsibilities and goals in a relationship. If it's just money, you're not making any money, what are you doing that's leading as a man? How can you treat me good if you're not making enough money to feel like a man?
Isn't that subjective though?
Why do you say that?
A man could be totally comfortable making 35K at Walmart, wherever the
There's
shit's...
nothing wrong with that. I think that's fine, but also date a girl who works at Walmart who makes the same amount or less. Why would you date someone whose taste is like caviar? That's gonna ruin your ego as a man.
I don't know how y'all fellas feel about that, but I agree with her. I hate social ladders. I like to use examples. So she's making 100K, which means that she's around dudes who are making 100K and up. Now, let's say she does settle for you, because in a way she will be settling. You know, women like to date up. Let's say she date down, she loves you. She's gonna have to sacrifice. Now, eventually, what happens when people sacrifice, it brings about resentment. They start questioning themselves. But what if I went this way? What if we weren't together? I'll be able to do this. And that's where problems arise. I know it's a lot of people out here who's gonna say it doesn't matter who makes the most money in a relationship. But me as a man, I'd rather make more bread in a relationship. There was a point in time where my wife was making more than me and I didn't feel right. I didn't feel right at all. I felt as though another could just come in and swoop her whenever he wanted. If you want to date a woman that's making more money than you, go right ahead. I'm not going to judge you for that. Just make sure the love that you guys have for each other is stronger than hypergamy. Even if it's not money-wise, I believe that every woman wants to date the best candidate. And trust and believe, she making 100K, you making 50K, she's working with that she might feel is a better candidate than you. And she look like this, you think them dudes at her job ain't gonna be on her tail? Best believe they're gonna be trying to clap them cheeks. Imagine you watching all my videos, laughing your ass off, but you still ain't subscribed. You got commitment issues, dog? It's free. It is free for you to subscribe. And hit the notification bell. That way, YouTube not gonna control when or how you see my videos. Come on, people. What's going on? What are you waiting for? I ain't begging. I'm asking nicely. Don't make me ask you again.
Rate yourself a scale of 1 to 10.
I would say a solid 8.
Solid 8?
Yeah.
Why an 8?
I feel like I can still work on myself in a lot of aspects, so, you know.
That makes way more sense.
Yeah, what would you rate yourself?
Who, me? Hey, like, 7.5.
Why?
Because I'm funny, I'm tall, my waves are wavy.
You too?
Yeah, I'm tall. What do you think other people rate you?
I would say the same thing, maybe. Yeah.
Name 3 things you like about yourself.
I love my nose. This is my favorite thing about myself. I love my nose. I love my personality. I love my life.
You think you can, love someone else in your life?
Yes, I definitely can.
For real?
Yes.
Sure. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
My laziness. And, the fact that I sleep a lot. It's literally...
So, you're a sleeping sloth.
What color is the rock in the background? Huh? What color was the rock? Maybe that one is a little too easy. Go ahead and tell me what color his shirt is. What kind of shoes she had on. That's what I'm saying. You ain't hear nothing she said. I know what you was looking at. You saw them hips. That's crazy. She built like a superhero.
Funny.
No, you're not. You're
Oh my
not
God,
funny.
Flex, you're annoying. Oh, don't do that. Shit.
Slow down, bro, Santo. Slow down.
What is your type?
I don't have a type. You know, I like what I like when I see it. I really don't have a type at all. What's your type?
I'm not picky, but like I do like girls, you know, with like red hair, funny, pretty smiles.
Nah, you good, bro.
Oh my goodness, Valentine!
No. Whichever word of the day.
Leave the Zulu men alone. Actually, leave men alone, you know?
Get the petty bruise though, right?
Right? Leave men alone.
Right.
You know what interests me is that when I see women built like this, I feel as though I go in the same train of thought as most men. Because most men is going to see her and say, what? Who I would... Right? But let's be honest. Let's be honest, gentlemen. You saying all what you would do. But do you have the right equipment? Be honest. Because in life, a lot of times we are not honest with ourselves. You know what I mean? We'll start talking about, damn, that motherfucking fat. I bend that over now, kill that. She wouldn't know what hit her. Or sometimes you might see a young lady walking with her man and she might be built like a Chevy Tahoe. And if that's your thing, I ain't saying that ain't your thing, because if that's your thing, that's your thing. And in the back of your mind, you see the that she with and you gonna say,
I know he ain't hitting that right. All I need is 15 minutes.
15 minutes in what? What you gonna do in them 15 minutes that her man ain't doing? I'm just being honest. Ladies, if you only know the type of conversations that we be having with ourselves or with our friends when you walk by with that wagon that you dragging, Lord have. Now, it's some dudes that let they inner voice speak out loud and then they get in trouble for catcalling and they get in trouble for sexual harassment. It's well deserved. You know, it's certain things you gotta keep to yourself. Certain things you just got shh.
Why did going dancing at a club stop being a dating option? It's pissing me off. I was just talking to my friend about it, and the more I think about it, the more angry I get, because I'm like...
Because the generation have changed. I don't know about y'all, but when I was going to the club, the worst thing you want to do is bring your girl to the club. I think it's different for certain cultures, because I've been to a Hispanic club before, and I've seen couples out there dancing on the dance floor. But... and even white folks. I've seen white folks go to the bars and the clubs, I guess you could say, with their husbands and wives, and they have fun. But it's just something about young people that look like me and the level of disrespect that the dudes would show when you out with your girl. You know, I've seen dudes literally sexually assault a young lady while she's with her man. And he's put in a situation where he wants to defend her, but he knows that if he give in, it could potentially be deadly for him. It's so stupid because that's what the club used to be for. The club used to be for going on dates and having fun and dancing.
That would have been such a fun date. For someone to say, do you want to go get something to eat and then let's go dancing? I would have loved that. That's something that I would love to do. And it's just not an option anymore. The club is not the same anymore. They barely even dance at the club.
They don't,
now.
you're right. They don't dance at the club.
I'm like, why do we stop that? Or can we restart it? Because I would very much love to go dancing. I feel like that's so romantic and cute. And then, you know, the guy goes to the bar and gets you a cute little drink, and then you're dancing on the dance floor with your drink, and you're having fun, and you're connecting in that way, and it's just you and him in the bubble. Now, it's nothing. If you go to the club with someone, they have a table and everyone's wearing sunglasses and looking at their phone and pretending that they would rather be anywhere else than there. Nobody's really dancing.
That's a fact. Even when me and my wife go to dinner, I find myself and I find her looking into our phones. The phone has really taken over. I don't think we really enjoy going out anymore. A lot of us just go out so we can have something to post on our social media. A lot of us literally go out to show other people the experience that we didn't really experience.
See? It's lame.
It is.
Bring back going dancing as a dating option.
I remember when I was younger, I was reading this book. I don't know the name of it, but it was basically about these kids that grew up in the neighborhood. They was teenagers. And I remember the young boy asked the girl to go on a date and they went dancing. And growing up, I thought that's what dating would be. And then I'm Caribbean. When you Caribbean, you go to the club, y'all dance, y'all bust, you know what I'm saying? You catch a wine and all that. But even the Caribbean clubs is different now. It's different now. If you bring your girl to the club with you, gonna look at you like, yo, what are you doing? I wish they brought it back though, man. I really wish they brought it back. That's something I don't think I really experienced while I started dating. Like, I went to parties and clubs and met young ladies, but as far as bringing one to the club, no. You know what? We used to bring girls to the club to attract other girls. If you know, you know.